Back in the Oasis once again. It's been a little while since I've been here. Since I've at least done a live stream anyway. I've been doing taste test videos and all that fun stuff, but it's good to be back doing a live stream. Hopefully we get some decent amount of people in here for the hour or 2 hours, whatever I'm going to be on here for, and hopefully we get decent enough people in here and strike up an awesome conversation. Got a couple things to show you, well, at least one thing anyway, because I've already did the unboxing of the HDMI splitter. That's a freaking lifesaver, because it's been a pain in the ass trying to have one HDMI port, and it's a Samsung TV, and I don't know why they would think you'd only want one HDMI port on the back, but it's ridiculous. But I remedied that. It was $30, like I said in the video, but it's worth it. It's got a little remote to it. It's pretty awesome. Switching back and forth. But I'll show this again, I'm sure, once people get in here. But I got this really awesome toolkit from my buddy Paul. He's probably going to be on some of my videos coming up soon on how to fix things. He's gonna show me how to solder. I know the basic mechanics of it, but he's going to show me how to fix certain consoles. And he actually had this kit, and I watched him open it up, and I was like, man, that's an awesome kit. And then once he left, I was like, dude, you got to tell me where you got that kit at. Can you please send me a link to the kit you got? And he's like, sure, man. He said, no problem. It's awesome. It's got I'll show you some of the stuff in here. It's got this is kind of the heart of the operation. I hear it's got the I like they have the this end spins. It doesn't actually ratchet. I don't like the ones that ratchet as much, because eventually the ratchet end breaks and it just doesn't work anymore, and it won't do anything. But I noticed this thing turned, and I was wondering why it turned. Well, if you push back on it, this thing extends. You can actually take it all the way out, but you can extend it so it's like that long, and it's a really awesome like bit driver to have. But then you have the flexi thing that'll flex around, and you got these are things to get SIM card readers out. You got your tweezers in there. You got pry tools. You got everything you need, essentially, to open up the console. Then you have all of these bits. Got some more pry tools in there. You got all these bits. It's got everything you need to open up stuff. And then you got this thing here, which magnetizes and demagnetizes your bits and stuff. It's freaking awesome. The thought that went into it. It's only $18 on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, I gotta buy that. Probably gonna end up getting rid of this, because it's kind of a pain. I think if I bend it back and forth enough times, it'll come off. But definitely an awesome kit to have. If anybody's interested in it, leave a comment in the comment section, and I can I might just put a link in the description for it. Actually, I'll probably just put a link in the description below after this video is uploaded, in between my general stuff that I do, and that way if you want to get this kit, you can scoop it up. It's $18. It's like a steal, man. It's a badass kit. So if you want if you want to pick it up for yourself, if you like need tools to open up different consoles and stuff. The only thing that's not in this is there's some basic tools to take the case off of a 360, Xbox 360, that this doesn't have, but I'm not going to really get into 360s too much anyway, so I may pick it up later, but if I find that I have to open up 360s a lot, but pretty much everything I need is going to be in this case, and it's awesome. You get your own case and everything. It's like, it's a pretty durable case. It's not you can tell it's not like the highest grade stuff. I mean, it's 18 bucks. I mean, you get what you pay for. I mean, it's for 18 bucks. This is a steal. Like, get your own carrying case. Like I said, I'm gonna bend this a bunch of times, try to get that tab off of there. I think it'd be. I can see that tab getting in my way. But other than that, I have no complaints to this at all. Will I use every single bit? Probably not. But it's awesome to have them, because you never know what you're going to run into. You got your star bits, and then you got the 3-prong bits. You got your little prying tools and stuff. I mean, it's awesome. It's got everything you need. But yeah, try to get some people in here, and if you jump in, strike up a conversation. Don't have to. There we go. Got that off of there. So I'll show that next time I show this. I'll show that I got that off there. I think it would be a lot better like that. So yeah, get some people in here, and hopefully, like I said, if you jump in, strike up a conversation. As always, if you see anything in the background, it's kind of hard to see some of the stuff. I realize that just because the camera for the PS4 is not really that great. They should have upgraded it. It's supposed to do 1080p if you set it up. I don't know. I might set the camera up next time I do a stream just to see how well it does. Because right now, before I didn't have very good bandwidth, and I had it I was trying to set it to 1080p, stuff like that, and it just didn't. It couldn't handle it, I guess, the bandwidth or whatever, and it just kept kicking me the hell out, or it just kept screwing up somehow. So hopefully, I'm going to try to. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set it, because right now I have it to 720p low, because each resolution has a high and a low. I'll put it to 720p low, so it's in between like a 480p, if there is such a thing. I think there is, like a 480 and a 720. It's in between there somewhere, so that's one reason it's kind of not looking the greatest. On my next stream that I do, and it will be relatively soon, because I have off the rest of this week. Well, today's Friday. I have off the weekend, obviously, and I have off next week. So I'll definitely be doing a video or two at least next week, involving live streams, hopefully. So next time I'll set it to I'll set it as high as I can get, 1080p high, just to see if it'll handle it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just set it back down to maybe 1080p low, see if it works on that. If it doesn't work on that, then I'll set it to 720p high. Just kind of experiment with it, you know what I mean? There might be a couple videos that come up next time. There might be like a few videos that come up that don't fully download. Just disregard those, and I'll get rid of them as soon as I'm able to, as soon as they're fully uploaded. If they ever fully upload. Some of them haven't, actually, which is good in a way, because it saves me the trouble. But if they actually upload and they're like really low, if they're like really fast, then I'll make sure I get rid of them. Because I think most of them were kicking me off like 6 and 8 minute mark there for a while, especially the 8 minute mark. That's the kind of the pivotal point of whether it's actually going to stay broadcasting or kick me the hell out. So, like right now it's 10 something, 10:30 something. You know, it probably a pretty good chance that it's going to stay running at least. And then I had that issue with the freaking controller last time. That I don't know what that was all about, but when it gets close to an hour here, I'm gonna like hit a button on the. I'm gonna move something on the controller just to make sure it doesn't time out. Because last time it timed out on me. It would keep timing out on me, but then I plugged it into the console while it was running, while I was doing it. From then on out, and it didn't time out. But then I don't know if it was the last time or not, but one time recently it timed out even plugged in. So I'm like, what in the hell's going on? Like, there's got to be a way you can do it without it. Because once it times out, then it flips your screen around. And I thought I brought the music back, but apparently it doesn't bring the music back. It just flips the screen. I don't get it. I still to this. I'd like to talk to somebody at Sony and ask them why they thought it was a good idea to start your filming backwards and you had to use an app to flip the screen. I can understand using an app to like bring up pictures off your phone, something like that. But and speaking of that, I can bring up the pictures of Slimer 1 if anybody wants to see them. It's a work in progress. It's going good though. I got the third tank on. I got 2 green tanks and a yellow tank. It's coming along great. So hopefully we get some people in here to kind of chat, if you will, to bring up the subject. Like I said, and I cut myself off like I always do. Try to talk about 3 different things at once, you know what I mean? That's the bad thing. But like I said before, and I've said it in other videos, if you come into my video and you see anything in the background that you could possibly see back here, again, it's hard to see because of the resolution, and I want to try to fix that a little bit on my next one, like I said, just to see if I can get it, if I can do it without it booting me off. But if you want to see anything back here a little closer to the screen, let me know. If you're not quite sure what it's called or whatever, take a screenshot of my video, like right now, and maybe circle it or something. Because I know a lot of people they're like, what's that back there? You know, I mean, what's that back there beside so and so? And they're like, what's the story on that? Like, what, you know, where'd you get it at? They like to know where you got it at. If they don't know what it is, they like to know what it is, first of all, obviously. But a lot of people like hearing the backstories, you know, like my buddy said, you know, my buddy told me this one thrift store had it, and he saw it and didn't have the money for it or whatever, or, you know, different little stories like that. And I went there and, oh, they still had it. So I made sure I picked it up, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. A lot of people love hearing stories of how they obtained the stuff or what it is in general sometimes, because I've been a gamer for, I don't know, a gamer and a collector for many years now, and there's plenty of stuff that I haven't seen that I have no idea what it is. So I know, for at least from my experience, that I like asking questions. So asking questions is always a good thing. Like, if you're not sure about something, or if you're a collector, you're like, what is that thing? That's pretty cool. And you get better insight of it, and then maybe you'll like it, and you want to collect it, you know. So it's always good to ask questions. It's always good to it's always good when I find people that have a common interest like I do. My buddy Paul. I don't want to say his last name. Just I don't think he would mind, but just for privacy reasons. But I got a buddy named Paul. Like I said, he's going to probably be doing some videos with me in the near future. He's going to help me fix my he's going to fix my game gear. So we might do a live. I don't know if we'll do a live video of that or if I'll film it with my phone and upload it later. But I'm thinking we'll probably do a live chat on that. So I'll be looking out for that. He has to get the capacitors. He's having trouble getting them. Getting them soon at least. So once he gets those capacitors, then we'll go from there. I'll probably have an announced video. Like I'll probably just film it with my phone, maybe driving somewhere. Cause I like doing those videos. I haven't done one in a while, but I just like it because I'm always going somewhere. So if I'm going traveling somewhere, why not have my sandbag in there and have my phone on there and announce something or just say, hey, I'm going here to check out something, and it's a cool video. People like those videos, so I need to do another one in the near future. Hi here, Mr. Transan 38. What's up, brother? Oh, there's my game. I was looking for that. I want to start playing some more of that. Didn't know where it was. I just now found it. But how's it going, brother? Check this friggin' set out that I got, brother. It's pretty awesome. It's got every frickin' bit you could want, pretty much. To open up pretty much every console, if not every console. I showed it earlier, but the only thing it doesn't have is like some like brackets to open up the casing on an old Xbox 360, which I don't see myself really messing with much anyway. But it was $18 on Amazon. I couldn't help myself. Right there, you can see it had this tab on. I broke it off. Because I'm thinking I broke it off on purpose on the video here earlier, because I think it'll be beneficial, because when you grab a hold of it, no matter, you don't have to worry about that tab sticking out. But it has. I really like this. This end here turns instead of it ratcheting. Hey, Mr. Liquid Cool 360. Another brother. Both of these are brothers from another mother. Awesome brothers. Awesome friends. Make sure you check both their channels out for sure. Transam 38 is actually going to be doing a giveaway soon when he hits 600 subscribers. So make sure you go and subscribe, and make sure you check out his videos, and make sure you stay tuned to his, watch his videos, just because when he hits 600 subscribers, he's going to be doing a giveaway. So he's going to be giving a Soundwave away. So you might as well jump in there and jump on the bandwagon, especially if you like Transformers. But anyway, if you push this thing down, this thing turned, like I was saying earlier, and I thought maybe it unscrewed or something, but this thing can come all the way out. I don't know what the purpose of coming all the way out is. Could probably put a bit in there just by itself, but you can make this like that long, or you can zip it up. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome device. Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah. I was watching that documentary on the Ghostbusters. That was really awesome. Very awesome. I never saw it. It shows all kinds of cool shit on there. Tells you all kinds of different stuff, like they were going to Like they were going to, instead of coming out with a Stay Puft, they were going to bring the Statue of Liberty to life to start wrecking the city like the Stay Puft. But then they went with a Stay Puft, and they saved the Statue of Liberty for, they thought it would give the wrong message probably or something. So they saved the Statue of Liberty for the second one for them to use for something good instead of it, you know what I mean? It's a pretty cool idea. It's pretty cool to see that kind of stuff. It tells you who the original Ghostbusters were going to be, which I already knew that, but it was still cool to see. It told you all kinds of stuff and how they did stuff. It was like 2 hour long, 2 hours 8 minutes or something. It was an awesome, definitely an awesome video. Yeah, it's awesome. It looks. I didn't watch it all the way through. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and watch it all the way through. I kind of skipped through some of the parts of it and just checked out bits and pieces of it. But I'm gonna definitely watch all of it here when I get a chance. When I'm off because I'm off next week too, so I'll definitely get a chance to watch it. So. Shouldn't be any problem, shouldn't have any problem having the time to watch it, so. But I got Slimer 1's getting done here. Looking pretty damn good with the help of Mr. Transair 38, obviously. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to put anything on the top of it, but for the most part, it's getting there, so. But I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I figured why not do a live stream, and then when I'll be doing something this next week, I'm sure. At least I want to try to do some more. I'll be doing some more videos, obviously. Probably pick up videos, taste test videos, and I'll definitely be doing at least one live stream. Hopefully 2 live streams though, because I want to get some more stuff out there. It's like you want to do it, but then you're like, you find excuses not to do it because you get tired, and I need to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like I was just gonna skip today and not do a live stream, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I haven't done one in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And even if there isn't too many people coming out, I want to do it. And there's a lot of people that watch my streams, after the fact, so I think there's probably more people to watch it after the fact, and depending on the video, sometimes there's quite a bit of people in here, but for the majority of them, most of the time I get more views after the fact, which is fine. Like I said, I don't expect everybody to be able to drop what they're doing in their daily lives and be like, okay, we're going to watch this live stream for an hour or 2 hours. No, I understand people have lives outside of this, and every other aspect of my life is more important than this, because I don't make no money off of it, and like I've said before, I don't want to make any money off, because then it'll be a job, and I don't need another job. I got a job, so. Just not for 2 weeks now because we're shut down. But you just have to you have to make it fun. You have to, and getting paid for it. Like I said, it's like a job, and it's no more. It's not fun anymore. You know what I mean? I'll do this for the fun of it, not for money, because I don't get any money for it. If anything, I lose money. Running electric and all that shit, But like I said, anything is every other aspect of my life is more important than this. So I don't get to do it as much as I'd like to do it, but on the other hand, it's cool because the rest of my life is more important than this. So I get to, I'm a father of 2, so they need me more than I need to do this. So. And I know everybody understands that. And that's why I like doing other videos with my phone and stuff, taste test videos, because they don't take long to do, and I can upload them right from my phone. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, there's going to be a toy show coming up here Sunday. This coming Sunday is going to be a toy show. We're going to be showing off the Ecto Vibe and the Slimer one together. We're going to do a we'll be taking some pictures of them together and probably doing a video for both our YouTube channels. Transam 38 and mine. So be looking out for that. Be looking out for any possible pickup videos if I'll possibly pick up something. So I already have in mind what I want to look at, but just need to save up the money and maybe sell some stuff or whatever. So I'm ready. Hopefully the same sellers are there, or at least the one I'm wanting there. You know what I mean? But last time I noticed a guy selling a lot of Transformers. The guy, hope gets back there, comes back here Sunday is the guy that was selling the mask toys. Oh man, I bought this Bulldog off of him. I wanted to buy another one off of him. I was like, ugh. I wanted another one so bad, but again, it's like everything else takes precedence over all of this. Do I buy? If I don't have the money, I don't buy. If I've had the money to spend on it, then I do it. You know, and that's the way it should be. I mean, if you have the money to buy it and it's not gonna break the bank, and you can still pay your bills and eat and all that fun stuff, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be collecting this stuff, or you're too old for this kind of stuff. Nah. If you want to collect this stuff, collect this stuff. As long as you're not, leeching off of someone else, or if you got your own money coming in, whether you're disabled, whether you're working, whatever, you got your own money coming in, do what you want with your money, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Like, I've had a lot of people frown upon this room, like, all he does is go in there and play video games. No, I don't. That's not all I do, is come in here and play video games. If you look at my surroundings of games, as everybody thinks I do, I don't get to play video games a lot at all, hardly. I don't play it every day, Occasionally I like to do the retro games, obviously. I need to do some more retro gaming streams, but I don't really spend as much time playing video games as I would like to. But again, that's not as important as everything else in my life, so it takes a back burner, and in turn I don't upload a lot of videos. But again, I don't make money off of it, so I don't feel obligated that I have to gotta get a video out there because you're gonna, But at the same time, I like to get videos out there for fresh videos for, the people that are subscribed to me to watch. Mainly because they might just unfollow me, or they might just unsubscribe, And I have had that happen. I don't know whether it was that, or whether they actually unsubscribed to me, or because when a troll comes in and starts trolling your channel, they typically, not always maybe, but typically subscribe to your channel. That way, anytime you jump on, it alerts them if the stupid bell icon works that time for them. Which is probably another reason why they don't always come in your stream, because they don't get notified. But if you block the troller, which is the great thing to do, by blocking, then you take them off your friends list, so you lose. But I'd rather have quality, not quantity. I'd rather have quality people like Transam 38 right there, and Liquid Cool 360, and Prime John 1, and all them people come in, Game Dungeon Productions. I'd rather have those quality friends that share the same common interests as I have than just random yokels coming in. Not that I care about random people. I like having new people come in, but and I love making new friends. You can never have enough friends. You can never have too many friends. But then when they come in and start yapping about stupid shit and trolling you, then they need to leave, of course. But I was never into. I hope I get a ton of people come in and comment. I just hope for a couple, one even. I mean, just someone that I can have a conversation with while I'm doing these videos, because there's only so much you can show that I haven't showed before. I just showed you that tool set. It's really the only thing I got new since I bought the splitter. So I got some stuff in the works that I'll possibly get and stuff, but other than that, there's really nothing, that I haven't showed. There's probably something, I'm sure, but that I'm missing, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But I switched some stuff around. I have to watch my next tour video, my latest tour video, because I think actually a few things have changed since that. I have to watch it and see how much it has changed, to see when I should probably do another one. But as of right now, I think I'm updated for the most part, because you can never have a room tour of what your place looks like now, just because, unless you're you just film it and you're like, okay, now this is what it looks like. But typically in a day or two, something's getting moved to make room for something else, or you get something else. You know what I mean? It's endless thing. You don't. It just doesn't stop usually. But if I don't get to extend this room for a little while, I'm gonna have to definitely slow down and only collect things that actually, been looking for, and stuff I have room for, and like that masked bulldog toy. I had to buy that. Like for $50, I was like, yeah, I have to buy that. I'll find room for it. That's the one I've been looking for since I was a kid. I mean, it's not like they're rare, really, but people scout the crap out of them on eBay, and that's, but I found a good one at one of the toy shows, the same toy show we're going to this Sunday, but found out for $50. I'll tell you what, give me $50 for them. Like, yeah, that sounds good to me. But I'll probably end this at an hour. Mainly because, if you can't tell, I'm trying to fall asleep. But make sure if you're in the Greencastle, PA area, this Sunday, I believe it starts at 8 o'clock. I believe that's what time it starts, and ends like 1 or 2, somewhere around in there. A lot of times we don't stay for the end because we leave and go to our buddy's shop called Kryptonite Toys. But if you're in the Greencastle area, this Sunday at the Blue Heron, I think it's how you pronounce it, building, they're gonna have a toy show again. So make sure you, if you're around the area, to stop in and check it out, because they really do have a lot of good stuff in there. Sometimes, once in a while, they only have like a lot of die cast, which they typically have a good bit of die cast always. But and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, some people like it, some people don't. But there for a while, it seemed like that's 50% of the vendors. That's what they had, and I'm like, that's great and all, but we need some variety here. You know what I mean? And they've gotten, before that and after that, they've done well. It's just once in a while I don't know if it's, they just find other places to they just find other places to to go to sell stuff, and or something. I don't know, but I'm sure they'd move around. They'd be smart to move around and find different areas to try to sell their stuff. I mean, it just makes good sense, but. Let me check my phone here. But yeah, figured I'd come on here to do a little stream, and I did get that. Like I said, I got that tool set. I also got another thing I'm going to unbox once I get it. I should be getting it this Monday. Hopefully I get it tomorrow, which is kind of the soonest I could get it, because obviously the post don't go on Sundays. But no post on Sunday. Right you are, Hattie. Anyway. But it's like an upgrade kit for. I had to get the upgrade kit for MP10 Optimus Prime, so I could get the Matrix of Leadership. And the one I got lights up, so that's going to be really cool. It's a knockoff, because the original obviously didn't light up. But I think it's going to be cool. It's a lot cheaper. It was a lot cheaper than the other one. And I think it's going to be cool. I think it'd be cool to take some screenshots of some pictures of him with his chest open and the Matrix lit up. Especially the Ultra Magnus. I got the Ultra Magnus MP22 Ultra Magnus. And you can see the Matrix of Leadership inside his chest when it's in there with everything closed. So if I light it up, that would make some really awesome pictures. I put it in like a dimmer light and took a picture of it with no flash, and he had that lit up chest. That would look badass. So yeah. So hopefully I get. It was weird though, because I ordered it, and he's like expected date of ship of delivery was like October 15th. I'm like, holy crap. Like, I know it's coming from China, but jeez. And then next time I checked it, boom, New York. I'm like, what? Like, how in the hell did it get to New York? They couldn't have slow boated it over. First of all, the timing that it took to get here. Second of all, if they would have slow boated it across the Pacific, we all know California, well, unless you count Hawaii, which they're not going to send it to, California is the first state that they would actually send it to, or any of the western border states, not New York. So they must have came across. They must have went across the whole continent of Asia, and went across the Atlantic Ocean, and then arrived in New York, which I never thought they did, but apparently they do that sometimes. It's probably actually quicker. It has to be quicker that way, unless they fly. That's the only other quicker way. Because surely you can get across the entire continent of Asia, and then across the Atlantic to New York, then to go Pacific to California. Pacific Ocean's so much bigger, so. See, I'm drinking this Coca-Cola and it's not keeping me awake. It's like I'm addicted to caffeine, but it's just like it doesn't do anything to keep me awake anymore. I could literally chug 2 or 3 of these cans and then go right to bed. Like, should I? No, but I probably could. But do a little standing up right now for a little while. I got one more decal. It's a vertical decal though. Slimer was here. Trying to think of a place to put it, but I haven't really yet. But I can also section them out. I can make it horizontal if I piece them out. But see what happens here. But yeah, really not much has changed in the game room right now, so there really isn't anything to show. But I did actually clear off a spot over here. I was going to put a gaming computer there. Not gaming computer, but a computer with retro stuff on it. But I want to find a smaller one. So that way it's I got a little more room to work with, because I can't really, I can't get anything big in here anymore. Like, it's all going to have to be well thought out to continue my collection any further until I get room. I need to put more shelves up, first of all. That would help. Get rid of some stuff. I'm going to start getting rid of a few things. Some stuff that I don't actually want, or, I don't actually need. Like, for instance, this stuff up here, you can't see it, but there's a ton of stuff up here. I could probably get rid of some of that and move it somewhere else and free up some more space for stuff. So I'll be doing that next week that I'm off. Next week when I'm off. Not next week that I'm off, because next week I am off. But probably doing some of that. And I freed up some space over here on my computer desk. So I'll probably be setting up some sort of review station to start reviewing some stuff again. Not necessarily, well, new stuff that I get, obviously, but right off the bat, it's probably going to be stuff I've owned already for a while that I haven't really done anything with, like reviews with. So, but I might end up doing like a just going through I have to go through my videos, obviously, which is going to take a while to see what I actually have reviewed and which I've actually shown in better detail, at least. So I don't do another one. So I don't do it again, But and there are a few things I know that I haven't done. So I'll probably start with them, and if I get a little lazy like I typically end up doing, I'll probably just wait till I get new stuff and review that stuff. So, but again, I can't get a lot of new stuff, but I can get some stuff. I just gotta play room, so I don't run out of room real quick. Like, 'cause I'm basically out of room now, but I've just been finding ways to relatively easy and have space to put stuff. So it gets difficult. That's probably one of the biggest struggles a collector can have, is not have enough room to. Or like we'll just stop buying, but to a collector that's like telling a person that smoked for 30 years to stop smoking. It's in you. It's ingrained in you. You know what I mean? It's like you go to a toy show and you see, especially with older stuff. I like newer stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I typically think of older stuff. That, oh wow, I remember when I was 10 years old I had that. I need to have that for nostalgia. For is it sentimental? No, but it's something that brings you back to your childhood. That's what 99.9% of this room is nostalgia. Is remembering, hey, I remember when I had my first Nintendo, and hey, I remember when I had my first Atari 2600, or whatever the case may be. That's mainly what this room is about. There's a lot of newer stuff in here that didn't exist when I was a kid, obviously. But I still love them. But, like I said, 99.9% of the stuff in this room was bought and purchased for the sole fact of I love it. And I had it when I was a child, and I want to get it now again. I want to get, so I have it, and that's what a collector's all about. So, like, telling a person to just stop collecting, again, is like telling a drunk to stop drinking, or a 30-year-old, someone's been smoking for 30 years to quit smoking, just like that. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. You know. I know Mr. Transparent 38 has the same problem I do. He's probably got worse trouble than I do as far as having space. Because, you know, but it's, I don't want to call it a disease. It's not a disease. It's just, it's an addiction. I mean, it is. It's a real addiction. Aaron and Mr. Transparent 38 and Mr. Smoke and Mr. Liquid Cool 360 like to call it a plastic crack addiction, and it is. It's an addiction. It's addictive to like go out and like, okay, I got to collect all these, or I got to get this because when I was 10 I had it, you know. And when you look at it, it reminds you of when you were young, and that it's worth the money. Just, you know what I mean. Just that alone is worth what you pay. Now, I mean, there's some people out there that scalp the living fuck out of stuff. Oh, I know what I can show. I got something new, Mr. Liquid Cool 360. Check this out, brother. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. Pretty sure it's relatively new. Now, I'm not going to do an unboxing of it probably because I'm probably not going to take it out of the packaging. At least not yet. It's not like it's worth a lot, but there's scalpers already on eBay just scalping the fuck out of this thing, and it's fucking ridiculous. I hate it. It's like I like to punch him in the face. I really do. But you got your. I mean, I understand that people got to make money off of stuff. Like I bought this for with tax. It was like $6.30 something, $6.30 some cents. Okay, so if I put it on eBay. Realistically, I mean, $10 shipped and everything. So I make a little bit of money, you know. I can understand that, but there's people out there that the one wanted like $15 for it plus shipping, blah blah blah. And like they're scalping the living fuck out of these things. But anyway, they do that with everything, so it's no big deal. It's no big it's no big surprise. But it has all three of the DeLoreans. All three of the time machines, what they looked like when they were from all three movies. It's pretty fucking cool. I love it. It was like $5 and something. There's your obligatory product shots on the back. It's not really an obligatory product shot because it's just it's an image from the movie basically. It's not really a product shot, but it's pretty awesome. It was freaking $6. I'm like, yeah, I gotta buy it. It was $5 something, you know, $6.31 or something after tax. And I bought one for my good buddy Mitchell. I'm gonna take it to the toy show when we go this Sunday and give it to him. So, Mitchell, if you're watching, this is what it looks like, brother. I'm sure I think you've already seen them, but I normally like doing surprises, like surprising people with stuff. But I asked Mitchell, I was like, do you have this? I basically said, if you don't have it, and he said no. He said, I basically told him not to buy it because I bought it for him. Just in case, because if you saw this at Walmart, he'd probably buy it like I did. I'm like, I scooped it up. I'm like, yeah, that's mine. And Transam 38, actually, there was a third one there, and Aaron's like, yep, I want it. Well, I mean, they're nice. So, like, kind of like micro machine sized, but they're not. I thought they were micro machines, but technically they're not. They're nano Hollywood rides, yeah. Nano Hollywood rides. Well, this is this is actually, I think this is an actual Hollywood rides too, but it's a bigger scale. But it's a bigger scale of it, obviously. But and these are like miniaturized. They're like basically like micro machines. They're like the size of micro machines. The micro machines coming back out, so their other companies are cashing in on, yeah, we're gonna make ours smaller and nano. I get, you know, because nano. If you Google the word nano, it's meaning small. That's a word for small. So that's, yeah. If you say a nanobyte, that means it's a small amount of, you know. So that's probably where they're going with that. Because normally it just says Hollywood rides. But this is nano Hollywood rods, so yeah. Pretty clever packaging. They couldn't put micro machines, obviously, because then they wouldn't make no money because they'd be going through a lawsuit. So pretty clever how companies market stuff. Just change it up a little bit, and like especially soda companies. You got Mr. Pibb they made after Dr. Pepper, and it tastes a lot like it. But all you gotta do is change one ingredient, and boom, you're done. You change it one ingredient and call it something else, and slap a label on it, and you got it. You can't get copyright. You can't. There's no copyright stuff there. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So as long as it's not identical, have the same name, you're good. But yeah, we're going to an hour here. I appreciate everybody stopping by, that stopped by and said hey, and I appreciate everybody that watches the video afterwards equally. So like I said, I don't expect everybody to have the time to watch my live stream. It just doesn't happen. I try to watch my good buddy Jesse's stream live, and I just can't do it. I just can't stay up that late sometimes. And I just get busy doing other stuff, and I forget that he might even be live. And yeah, it's just a number of things that day-to-day lives you just don't think about. You just forget about stuff, you know. I'm not saying, you know, his stream isn't important and mine isn't important, but compared to, in the grand scheme of things, throughout your life, there's a lot of things more important, you know what I mean? And you get into one of them things, you don't even think about it. You just, until like the next day, and they're like, oh shit, wonder if so and so went live, or could have jumped in the stream or whatever. And then you think, oh, probably couldn't have because I was falling asleep anyway. Like I'm trying to do now. I probably would be asleep by now if I wasn't standing. So I think I'll stand for the rest of the video. And then get the hell into bed and fall asleep after 10 seconds, which usually never happens. But hopefully today will put just watch like I said, I just watched some of this documentary. If you haven't watched it yet, if you're a Ghostbuster fan, like I obviously am, because we have charity. Well, not just because we have that, because I've always been a Ghostbuster fan, as long as I can remember. As long as it's been out, at least. There's a documentary I was watching. I need to watch the whole thing. I just kind of skipped through bits and pieces of it. It's called Cleaning Up the Town. Remembering the Ghostbusters. There was a lot of that stuff's coming out now because there's the new movies coming out next year. It should have been out already, but with the COVID crap going on, yeah, it screwed up a lot of shit. But and a lot of things more important than that. So I can't complain too much. I mean, it's not the end of the world. A lot of people died from it or got really sick from it, and that's the worst case scenario. I can handle them bringing out a movie a little later. You know what I mean? It's not that big a deal. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, but it's just a bummer. That's all. You know, it's just you're anticipating for something and it doesn't come out till later. But it's going to be worth the wait, I'm sure. But that was it was a decent documentary. It's a little older. It's not real new because Harold Ramis is in there talking about it, and I saw Billy Bryan on there. He looks young as hell. We actually saw him at a Comic-Con. Got a picture with him and stuff. I need to get a picture frame where I can put all the people the famous people I got pictures with. I got Billy Bryan, picture of Billy Bryan. I got pictures with Demolition, Axe and Smash Demolition, Bobby Singer from Supernatural, Al Snow. I only got his autograph. I didn't get a picture with him, but Dan Aykroyd, of course. I got a picture with him and an autograph, couple autographs, and yeah. Lou Ferrigno. Also got I didn't get his autograph, but I did get a picture with him. I like, if I had to choose between one or the other, I'd rather get a picture with him. Just because I'm not going to sell their autograph. I'm not an ass. I'm not going to, okay, I'm going to get this autograph and I'm going to sell it. That's not me. A lot of people like, they'll get an autograph to somebody, especially if the person dies. They'll be like, their stuff is skyrocketing and they'll sell it. I'm not that hard up for money. If I get an autograph from somebody, it's for life. It's mine to keep. I'm not going to ever get rid of it. That's not me. Unless it's to a friend that shares the same love that I do for the character and the person in general. But I'm not going to make any money off of it. That's not me. So I typically get pictures instead of autographs, just because to me that's worth more money to me. To be able to show somebody a picture of me with the actor or whatever, that's better to me. Especially actors I grew up with, like wrestling characters and actors I grew up with through the years. You know, the only reason I got Al Snow's autograph and not his picture is because I just happened to find an Al Snow figure, which is still in the box, sealed, to get him to sign. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that and get him to sign it. It's like a double pack with a hardcore Holly. Maybe one day I'll meet him and get him to sign it, and I have both of them signed. So that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, coming up on an hour here. Like I said, I appreciate all the support. Make sure you check out the links in the description below that will be there probably tomorrow, after I get the stuff edited. And I will probably also put the link in the description below for this this awesome toolkit. If anybody wants a good toolkit, it's because I myself was waiting off. I was holding off on buying one. I saw a couple at Walmart I was going to buy, but they only did like 3 consoles, blah blah blah. This one does them all. I mean, you get this toolkit, you're not going to have to get anything for a while, unless you want the toolkit to open the 360 up, and that's another toolkit. Maybe I'll put that in the link in the description below too. This one and that one. But mainly this one's the one you want. It's like $18 on Amazon. It's like great. You spend that at freaking Burger King or McDonald's, you know, and get fatter like I do. But if anybody's serious about tearing shit apart and fixing them, this is what you need right here. I got that information from my good buddy Paul, and he knows what he's doing. He knows his shit, and he said this is the best one he's ever bought, the best money he's ever spent on a tool set to get into stuff. So I'll put the link in the description below for this, and probably the other one too, just so just in case anybody's a 360 kind. I'm not really a 360 kind of person, at least not the old 360s anyway, because they're just too much of a pain in the ass to because they go out all the time. I'm not trying to diss them or nothing, but it's true. I mean, they're not necessarily cheaply made, but they just didn't, I don't know, they just go out bad for some reason quick. Some of the newer ones, I got 2 other models, they're fine. Just those first models are, ugh, I don't know. But yeah, I'll put the link in the description below for this. And again, make sure you check out Mr. Transaran 38. He's going to be doing a giveaway at 600 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 400 subscribers. So if you haven't, typically I don't say, hey, subscribe to me, but if you can subscribe, hit the bell notification, that might work or may not work next time I upload a video or go live. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Be watching out for mine as well. At 400 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So, and I'm getting closer. I didn't think it's going a little bit slow, but it's getting there. That's all I care about. I don't care that I don't necessarily care that I get a lot of subscribers. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to have more subscribers, but it's not the end of the world. I don't want to be famous. in any way, shape, or form. I just want to be, you know, the guy you say, hey, you know, I love that stuff. I love that or this or that or whatever. I had that when I was a kid. I played that game when I was a kid. That kind of thing. That's the guy I want to be, to talk to people that share the same interests that I do. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you check out the links in the description below, as always. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't think any of your comments, if you leave them, are ever going to go unnoticed. I will comment on any video. Yeah, I'll comment on any comment that you leave, at least with a thumbs up or a heart or whatever. And I appreciate every one of them. I appreciate any suggestions for videos. I appreciate anybody showing interest in anything behind me that I can do for a video, anything like that. So, as always, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.